Hello Scott, thank you for them likes. There, and there, and there, and there, and there. See what happens. See if we're all connected. We have some lights anyways, that's good. Oh, okay, I'm here, good. So let's see what happens with this one. So I'm talking to myself here. It's what we do sometimes. They say when you talk to yourself is when you finally talk to a professional. There, let's see what happens. Now, this is this one, right? Need to try to fix them all. See, I'm moving everything around. Then we have this one. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this and see what happens. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm gonna start to draw something. I'm going OC today, meaning that I'm going to draw some of the characters from the graphic novel that will come out basic. Eventually. Okay, let's start something. Let's draw some characters from this. Okay, let's make one character today. Mostly weekends I do 2 characters, so I believe I've done him before live like this. He's considered crazy, this guy. I'm redesigning him though, or I'm changing all the hairdos for the upcoming follow-ups that I'm starting to draw. The ones that are coming out, I'm like finishing up the dialogue bubbles and all the dialogues for that ones. Now I'm going to give him the look from the first graphic novel, so because I haven't figured out which kind of a hairdo I'm going to give him yet. But eventually I'll figure that out. I'm pretty sure of it. Thank you for that, Somvik Data. Them thumbs up are always welcome. I like this character, but it's not my favorite. But I believe it could be. I gave him a mohawk. This is what I gave this character. A mohawk to make him look different. But with really long hair though, so it's like all over the place. Kind of like a mane in the same time. Going like so. Now in the first graphic novel I didn't give him too much clothes either. Because that's the character, he's like everybody believes he's crazy, and maybe he is, him included. He thinks he's crazy too sometimes, maybe. But he's been accused of many crimes, many disappearances, and been, for decades they've been hunting him. Until they finally caught up with him. And everybody's pretty sure that he's behind some crimes, some disappearances. And he doesn't deny it, so apparently he is behind some of them, but there could be some reasons for that though. And we'll tap into that later on in the story. It's not a secret though, it's just that I didn't figure out exactly what it is, why this is happening, and why he's doing this stuff, or have been doing for decades. Of course, he has a big fight with Claventius, this monk that apparently been living for many years. He has a long life span, and it could be that this guy has that too, though. So now this hairdo is a bit 90s, of course. Many of my characters and drawings are a lot. They're inspired a lot from that period of the comic books, especially Marvel, though. And I kind of like now when I started to watch a little bit of anime with my son. I kind of like the hairdo that they have. They have this massive, big, cool hairdo. I'm trying to bring that into this graphic novel too. Emphasis on trying. And when you're doing that kind of stuff, you're like experimenting and you're like, oh, I'm going to try this. You don't know if it's going to turn out like laughable, which of course it could. And sometimes that happens too. So he looks, I want to give him a beard maybe in the follow-ups, but I'm not sure if I will give him a beard yet. Because I'm trying to give all the characters a new look for the new books. Some of them have beard and I will not give all of them beard. It will be strange if everybody got beard in the same time. Well, life is kind of like that. It's like you have these trends going on, but this is not a place where there are trends going on. So they live in the mountains. Where'd my pen go? Who took my pen? Going to go heavy on shadows on one side of the body. Change up the pencils and get some thicker ones. Usually or all the time, I mainly do fan art live, but I know a lot of you say that you want more of the OC stuff. Crazy hairdo. Yeah, why not? Why not? Hey, OZ boy, how are you? And Imprints, welcome. This is an OC. This is a character from my graphic novel. Y'all wanted, the chat wanted some OCs. So I drew this guy. Out of frame, I think. Hey, Zilior, how are you? Welcome back, Zilior. Nice seeing you, man. Hope you're doing well. Let's give him some more shadows with some cross hatching. As usual. I feel he deserves a beard, this guy. So I believe I will give him a beard. But I didn't decide it yet though, so let's see what happens. Maybe I'll take away somebody else's beard. I'm very good, Silvio, thank you. Everything is A-okay. Tomorrow is an exciting day. I'm going to go to my son's school to meet his teachers. They have this in the beginning of the semester where they meet the parents for like 15 minutes and just talk about how it goes and what they will do and what my son needs. I kind of like that. And it's nice to hear how it's going for him at school. He has a cool face, this guy, though, to be honest. Oh, nice. Say hi back to your friends there, Ciliar. What's your friend's name? Yeah, Ciliar, and it's nice. I feel it's nice to meet the teachers too, and just to like feel how everything's going. I think that is important, and I'm always excited to do it every time we do it. I used to have it too when I was in my son's age. Even younger. Of course, he had it when he was younger too. So. Tomorrow I'm going to go and buy new pencils too. Always good to have them for emergency. Sometimes it goes very fast and they're like starting to give up. And they get tired of me and they're like, I'm giving up. I don't want this anymore. To fix his eyes too. We need some eyes, this guy. There. I'm shaking all things up here because I'm my setup is kind of shaky sometimes. Hey Imprint, how are you? Hey Roro. I do speak Roro, but very rarely. Yeah, sometimes I need to watch the drawing, and occasionally I watch the screen too. But I do talk sometimes, yeah. But it happens sometimes when I'm really focused. I disappear for a fairly long time. But that don't happen very often. Just when you need to concentrate. I'm not the kind of guy that need to concentrate too much though. But welcome Roro anyways. It's nice of you to drop in. I'm out of frame, I believe. So let's see if we can get into frame, maybe. Now my hands are in the way. Let's do it like this though. Now this guy's name is Juniper. That's all we know thus far. He is Juniper. And then we don't know too much about him. Let's change it up to something heavier. Yeah, he has a cool hair, the CDR. It is some crazy hair he has. I need to change the hairdo too, but I will not change it too much though. I'm just maybe having him setting it up more so it doesn't disturb him too much. It's a lot of maybes. There. Crazy hairdo dude. Hairdo dude. Yeah. Yes, Ilya, it's like it's on his last breath. These poor pens. But I'm gonna get a new one tomorrow, I believe. That's the plan, though. That's the plan. Yeah, Celia, I like it too. Some pens when it start to give up, it's like they give a nice grayish shade. So kind of looks natural somehow. I'm all for that though. See, I'm out of screen. Let's see what happens here. Not too much space to work on here. I'm really falling out of frame all the time. Not on purpose though. Hej Åsa! Välkommen! Well, thank you, Alisor. I'm happy you like it. And welcome. How are you doing there? It's nice to see you again, dude. I hope you had a nice weekend, Alisor. Let's bring him back in. He's running away from us all the time. Going out to the corners. He's kind of funny like that. Thank you, CDR, for them popcorns. Whoa, we're out of frame again. You see, I'm falling out of frame all the time. It's like a magnet on that side. Who knew? Hej Åsa! Jag vet, jag ramlar ur skärm hela tiden. Det är som gravitationen eller något. Nu är jag tillbaka. Eller han är tillbaka. Det är bra att ni håller koll på mig. Att ni håller pli på mig här. Oh, I forgot to give him some eyes. Juniper needs some eyes. You need to see. Let's give Mr. Man some eyes. There. Now he can see what's going on in the world. Hopefully he likes it. Or maybe he won't, who knows, with these guys. There. Let's work on the background a little bit. Like I used to do. I haven't done this in a long time though. I do different variations of this blurry background. It's supposed to be like something's there but it's kind of blurry. But it's not important because the star is his hairdo. Not this dude, but it's the hairdo. Some more shadows. I'm not happy with his nose either, but it is what it is. See my hand all over the place. I'm just charging up some stuff that need to be charged. Thank you, CDR. Yeah, it's like it's a good strategy when you're going to fight somebody. It's like they keep staring at his hair. So he get the upper hand. They're like, I'm going to fight you. Then he takes off his hat and everybody's like, what the? And then he get the... And then he wins the fight. He knocks everybody out. That's a good strategy. Batman should use something like that. It was like this joke somebody made. I can't remember if it was in YouTube or I think talking about element of surprise when you're fighting. He was like in the hood, picking a fight with people, and when they wanted to fight him, he pulled down his pants, and people didn't know what to do, so they like walked away from him slowly, like this guy's not normal. Now that was a prank. Some pranks are crazy, but the strategy is the same, man. It's like element of surprise. Look at my hair. People like, this guy is not normal. I kind of like doing these small effects. This gives like a 3D kind of a look to the whole thing. Yeah, it looks like hair for real. Give you something like that. Hey, olive root. Tack Åsa, det var snällt. Som sagt Åsa, det är bra att du håller pli på mig, hörru. Oliver Root, I don't know if you're still there, but I'm just using some microns. These are like very cheap pencils that I buy anywhere I can find them. Sometimes I order from China. Sometimes, most of the times I go to this bookstore that I'm going to go to tomorrow and just buy the first pencil I see. They have lots of this kind of figure pilots. This one is rounded, thick one. This one is like more flat. And then I have the bigger pen that it's like a cube flat. And I have some white ink pilot. And the thin one, jelly white, that I used for these effects. And that's it, man. That's the kind of pens I use. They're not very expensive. I always buy the cheapest one. I keep saying this almost in every session, that I never, and you shouldn't either buy expensive paper nor pencils. I know a lot of people want you to do that. They say that, oh, the art becomes better with that paper, with that inks. But the art only becomes better when you use your soul. I mean, that's what creates the art. So don't buy expensive things. Just keep drawing and keep inking. Do your stuff, man. Okay. Yeah, Ciliar, you know, when you buy this kind of pens, especially the jelly ones and the white inks, this one is like with this ball inside. If you don't close it tight, every time you use it, they become dry. So most of this jelly, this one, if you, I buy like 2 at a time. You see, you still have paint inside until here. And when they're almost finished, I buy a new one, because if I keep a lot of them at home, they become dry after a while. So I understand that yours didn't work after, if you didn't use it. And it's like, that bothers me, even if I buy cheap pen, but I get angry with myself when I buy inks and pens and stuff, and then when I'm going to use it, they're like all dried up, and I'm like, oh, you cheap bastard. But what can we do? Artist needs to suffer. That's what they say, right? Yeah, I wanted this a bit further back so it can disappear into the background. So we have a little bit of distance with that hair. Yeah, or something. It sounded good when I said it though. He has a nice face, this guy though, but he's a dangerous dude. But he'll become one of the good guys eventually. Yeah, it's a strategy to attract his prey. You're right, Cecilia. It's a lot of strategy with this guy. But that's it. I finish Mr. Juniper shirtless today, topless. He's going to wear some clothes though. He has to. Because they live in the mountains, these guys. It's pretty cold. Thank you, Celia. I'm happy you liked it. I like this character. He's one of my faves. But I didn't finish writing him yet. He's in the story, but I didn't finish writing him yet. So I have a lot of things to figure out about his background and who he is, and is he one of those who can live an unnaturally long life? Didn't decide that yet, but it will come. All good things for those who wait. Hey Raziaka, welcome. Nice to see you as always. I just finished Raziaka, but it's nice to see you, dude. I'm happy you're here. Thank you, Imprints. Thank you very much. I'm really happy you liked it. I always, when I finish like this, like to show off the eyes. I don't know why, but I'm just like to show the eyes because, and the details in the face. It's difficult to see sometimes when you see the whole piece with lots of details like this. But now we can see, man. Oh, don't worry, Rasiak. I'm happy to see you. As I said, man, it's like nice to see you again. Always. So don't worry about it. I know I'll see you next time, or the other time after that. Oh really, Celia? That would be nice to see, though. It would be nice to see what you did. Yeah, you know, Raziaka, it's not warm here, but the fan, I have my MacBook Pro on so I can see like the screen. Because I'm using my iPhones to film with, believe it or not. So with my MacBook, I can see the screen, then I can see all the comments. And my MacBook Pro is an old gentleman, getting older by every minute. He makes all these noises with the fan. So I'm not allowed to use music, the radio or something, so we have the fan at least. It's better than the radio. Yeah, it's a peaceful life listening to a fan. Especially from a MacBook. Ja, Åsa, den är klar nu. Oj, jag kan rita det mesta, men just i sån här stil då, Åsa, kan jag rita. Det är många som vill att jag ska rita deras hundar och deras barn och sånt, men jag är ingen bra på sånt. Lika bra att vara ärlig och säga det liksom när... Hey Yusuf, how are you? Long time no seen, man. Yeah, it's Grandpa, Mac Grandpa, making all the noises. But that's okay. He doesn't hurt anybody though. He's one of the good guys. You see, sometimes you don't know when to stop, so you just continue doing stuff. Now I'm using the bigger, whiter pen, big white pen. Hi, CDR Art. Sorry I didn't see you there before. Yes, CDR. I think we have that trust between each other now, me in the chat and you guys. That I'm telling all. Okay, my friends, that's it. I made Juniper. I made Juniper cry. And no, I didn't. But I did what I wanted to do when he's here. And let's see what happens tomorrow. I think I'll continue doing my characters. I'm not sure yet. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll get a cool request too. Because I like them requests, you know. Have a good time. No, I won't, Celia. I won't make him cry. Tack för ikväll, Åsa. Jag försöker att komma in varje kväll samma tid. Ibland misslyckas jag beroende på hur mycket jag har på mitt vanliga kneg. Men imorgon så kommer jag nog vara här samma tid. Så har du några önskemål till imorgon, meddela mig, tala om det, så kanske vi gör någonting kul. För om jag känner att det är en rolig grej att göra, så gör jag det självklart liksom. There, he gets some company, this guy. Good night there, sweetheart. Take care of yourself. That's it, my friends. We are bidding y'all good night, me and this crazy guy with the crazy hairdo. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, take good care.